Hello, this is technically part 14 of what Izuku has. Well, Izuku is a bee fighter, aka the Black Beetle. Warning: do not own My Hero Academia, or Bee Fighter / Big Bad Beetles / Fanny's fazclaires, owned by FATAL Fire Studios and Finance Freddy's Security Breach, owned by Steel Wool Studios. And again, I may have to just do this a couple of times. Again, YouTube, sorry. Internet, sorry, I have to use pictures off the phone because, well, I'm not good at remembering names either. So, again, sorry. We were left off. Izuku and his family and phone guy and his sister were actually pulled up into his house. And, of course, Izuku's phone was ringing. He said, hey, man, did you get our message? Yep, I looked in it too. Thanks, man. Hold on. Mom, Dad, Sis, took on me. Good. Alright. Sweet. Let's see. Let's hope they can know. Hope he knows what he's doing. He does. So, he put on a speaker. They got back inside to the living room. And, of course, they speak and they talk. He told them everything along with his dad. When they got done, he looked at phone guy and said, phone guy, don't worry. Just take a deep breath. Okay? Izuku, hey Izuku, why don't you go ahead and take some nap? You're gonna need a good sleep because you're gonna be staying up all night. Not a problem. Sure thing. So he cut his phone off and headed over there. Headed back up to his room his room he's borrowing. Plugged his phone in so he could charge all night along with his laptop, and he just laid there and just calmed his mind down and went to sleep. After that, phone guy looked at his sister and said, thanks, sis. Not a problem. And I'm going to help those girls out too. Sis, you mean we'll let Izuku handle it. But bro, if things go wrong, I know. Me and Hasume will handle it. Hasume? He beat Izuku. A door opened and said, hello, Hasume. Hey man. So they talked about it and everything. Turns out that this police officer was actually police officer Great Hunt. A great hunter. Oh, just hunt. So you say it's true. Yeah, I know one of you were looking into this. We all, phone guy. We all, Mr. Junior. But we need a lot more information. So, because Hasume played the video too, and they said, oh God. Thought so. Alright, looking deeper. Just be careful, because this guy is one piece of work, indeed. But I'm looking at what I can do in the inside. What about the girls? Izuku's just freed 3 of them. Can he free the other 2? He will, but he needs to take his time for his own health. I know. Again, thank you. I got him left. Let's say about 1:30 up to about 6, or let's say 5 o'clock. He woke up. And he took himself a bath. He did everything he needs. He didn't save, but he showered and take it as Johnson's dump. So his bowel movements can be all cleaned out. Along with, after he got done, put on his uniform on, pull his hair back. Of course, his hair was too wild. Which again, yeah, oh well. So he closed the door and grabbed stuff. Headed downstairs. When he was downstairs, his mom gave him a half sandwich. Of course, he ate quickly. And after that, of course, he went back upstairs, brushed his teeth, and washed his mouth and everything. He got done, of course, grabbed his backpack, because the first of his grab was his dirty clothes, put into the dirty clothes hamper downstairs in the laundry room. After he got done, he him and phone guy hopped into his car and took off. Before, of course, when they got out, headed in stairs and said, "Oh, one more thing too. Yeah, your mom told me to tell you this. Yeah, and also the ghost he wants the ghost to try it. Okay, so why not?" So after he did, he put it into his backpack. Headed to the office. Goes the idiot night ghost there. I don't know what his real name is, but it's there. After that, of course, they wrote stuff down and started doing the other stuff. When they were doing the other stuff, of course, there was Fanny, Fexa, and Chica. Of course, they got done doing everything. Of course, the idiot night ghost went back to the security office. And, yeah, you know what? I'll go with that. Said, yeah, actually, turns out the security guard wants me to move some stuff in the... I think I'd be fine alone. So when he started to take everything out of it, organize it, and of course, there was... After that, of course, there was some other stuff. Turns out his shift doesn't start until around 7ish, so he got there about, 5:30? And he said, hey, why don't you go ahead and, get everything all cleaned up and go to the storage room and clean that up a little bit. Okay. So he did. Him and the idiot did all that. And, yeah. He was moving all the boxes around. Of course, he saw one big-ass box. And, of course, he moved it out of the way and opened it and pops out a massive, another animatronic, just like the girls, but it was more like a clown. Said, excuse me, miss, but who are you? Hello there. My name is Meg, M-A-R-I-E. Mary. Well, he said, Mary. Wow, it's good to meet you. Me and you too, so... Why are you in there? I'm kind of stuck here because I can't get out that easily. Really. So, Izuku picked her up and picked her all the way up out of the box. Of course, he was heated up a little bit. Of course, Mary saw and said, excuse me, little one, you are heating up. Don't worry. So when he released it, said, heat, air, breathe. Because when he sucks in and releases the air from his body, it released steam. And this thing just screamed when he was able to get out. He settled down, so it was floating, and he quickly used it through his hand, grabbed hold of it, and slowly boned it. It was so, because his body was so hot, it's not even funny. When he got done, it was dead. This thing said, we destroyed it comes back. That's creepy as hell. Well, it looks like your box is not fully clean. Really? Huh. How? Let me take a look at your neck. Well, I'll be. Same thing in market, but different. They were planning something with you. Of course, after that, he said, I explained everything. After that, he picked her up in his arms and carried her to the lobby. I gotta think for a minute. When he walked in, he said, "Hey, Freddy, I found you, friend." Who? Mango. Of course, he jumped off of the stage, ran over, and hugged her. Yeah, it's a long story. What do you mean? Well, according to my friend Tagami, it's not good. So he played the video again. When he played the call, of course it was all recorded, everything. After that, they said, "Oh my God." Yeah, it turns out she had one too, but it was actually storage. It was like her body was trying to be forced into store something. Sorry. But thank you. As a human, have to make up for it because of what the humans have done to you. Don't worry. Sorry. No, I am. And he got up, walked over to her, and hugged her tightly and said, as a human, I truly am sorry. And after that, of course, she hugged him tightly and hugged her, and she was crying a little bit. They say after about 45 to at least nearly a minute, at least 45 minutes to at least close to about nearly an hour of her crying, and she was able to, let go and truly be forgiven. And she can truly forgive humans, but not 100% yet. That's fine. Of course, yet again, Izuku smiled. That Izuku Midoriya smile makes these four animatronics fall in love with him easily, but not heavily yet. And of course, he did pick her up like a bride and set her on the table and said, well, there's some good and some bad news first. Well, he told them everything. Turns out the idiot walked over and said, hey man, you did all your chores? Yep. Again, the super flat look. Yes, I did. You have body camera on you? Yes, I did. It was on too. Okay. So he walked over, said, what do you mean? So he explained everything best he could, and he played the video. He said, holy crap. Wait, what does it look like? Of course, the super showed him pictures and said, holy shit. What? I saw some of these things on some few goals back in my high school. Really? Yeah. Oh boy. Dude, I know. I know. You may want to... I'm on it. Phone guy, listen. Those so-called weird-looking tattoos on the goals, I saw them before. Yes. Crap. Thanks for telling me. I gotta go back home. I think my... Look, I don't know about the lore that he had a sister or not. Again, I don't know. Again, Final... FATAL Fire Studios. I don't know if he has a sister or not. Again, I don't know. Or family. But in this fanfic, he does. He said, do it. You know what? I really don't care right now. Yeah. Just go. Thanks. So he hauled ass back home. After that, Suga shook his head and said, hope he gets home safe. He goes, you need to tell me everything about Bonfi. Alright. So they explain everything about Bonfi and everything they can. He said, okay. What about the gaming studio? Well, it turns out it's one floor below us. The one that's actually inside of those is just a small one. The bigger one's actually a floor below us. Literally? Yeah. Whose idea was it to create two floors? Who? It's actually a floor you know what? A floor below us. And I think on it. Damn it. Never mind. On top of us. Really? Yeah. So they talk some more, and phone guy top up the floor room. Turns out he found Bonfi and she was acting weird. So he said, not right now, maybe next night he can help her, but he needs to use his skill. Damn it, I need to talk to the higher up, see if we can get him to use his skill. So after that, so the night went on. They went pretty damn good. I mean, he got to know the goals more, and they actually listened to his songs. Only one song. Turns out it was a love song. After they got him to listen to it, they were in love with the song. He said, I'm not gonna enough if I wanted to dedicate it to the female heroes that help that keeps us safe, or to the girls I am in love with. I don't know. So he explained about his feelings for these girls and who they are and everything. Well, he was about to explain who they are until his phone rings. Clink, 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 clink. And I gotta cut this in short because I gotta keep this thing under 15 minutes. This year, so I gotta go like and subscribe. If you don't, I don't mind. So gotta go. See ya.